My foolish brother demands a paternity test for his daughter because she only looks like her mom. I called him idiot and now, sister-in-law is leaving his stupid ass. I have a brother Jack who is married to his wife Amy. About 2 years ago they had their first child, Lisa. On our side of the family, we all look extremely alike. Both of our parents have brown hair and brown eyes, so do me and Jack. Sarah on the other hand is from Norway and looks very different. She has blonde hair and blue eyes and generally has a very Scandinavian look to her, opposed to our very American look. So to what I thought was no one's surprise, of course Tammy got features from her mom. They look pretty much identical, and it seems like they look more alike as time passes on. This was all fine from my understanding. I don't know why it even would be a problem. But about 1 year ago my brother started telling me about how his coworker has a daughter that looks like the female version of him. He said that everyone said that the firstborn, especially if it is a daughter, is the spitting image of their father. I did not find it that weird, as I had heard that before, but I think it is kind of obvious that genetics works weird and in different ways, and what is common is not always what happens to everyone. I told him just that genetics works surprisingly sometimes. However, as time went on he started saying more stuff like this, like asking me where I thought Tammy got her blonde hair from, which obviously was from Amy. He did this with other stuff, like the nose, the eyes, the little mannerisms Tammy has. It was extremely obvious it was from Amy, which I always told him. Now I have found out that he is demanding that they take a paternity test as he is extremely sure that Tammy is not his. Sarah is distraught by this and has tried to explain to him that Tammy is his, that she just got stuff from Sarah and that happens. He is threatening her with divorce if she doesn't agree to do a paternity test, as that would be his confirmation that she cheated. She got to our parents' house and broke down, telling us all this. Our parents have texted him. And called him. I have too, but he is now angry with us too because we are taking a cheater's side, his words. She and Tammy are staying with us and she is extremely confused on where all this is coming from. I called my brother yesterday and this time he picked up the phone. I managed to have a conversation with him and asked him why, if he had any evidence that Sarah ever did cheat or why he thought so. He basically told me that he did not have any evidence but he knew and was 100% sure of that. I asked him why and how. He told me that firstborn daughters always behave, look and are a carbon copy of their father, but Tammy is not even remotely like that. He said that if it isn't like that, then Tammy would at least have some features from him, which she doesn't. I was getting angry at him because it just seems so weird to even come to that conclusion. I told him that he was an idiot for all of this and that he will regret all this later on. He hung up and is even madder at all of us, saying that Sarah has manipulated us all and that we can't crawl back to him when the truth is out. Update: Sarah is not upright refusing the test either, but when he brought it up she was extremely hurt by him insinuating that she would cheat on him. She has been with my brother for 7 years, they had a seemingly great relationship up until this. She is mostly hurt by the accusations and that her relationship is most likely never going to be the same. She told me that she met up with a lawyer last weekend to start the divorce proceedings. My parents were made aware of this and they understood that this is a very serious allegation which they think is absolutely stupid as well. They went to berate my brother and told him about the divorce. He was shocked by this and called Sarah crying, then told her that she was just guilty of his suspicions but she was having none of it. She told him that she will not refuse the test and no matter the result, which she's absolutely sure is positive, she will leave his stupid ass. She told him that the last couple years now just feels like a lie, that he for the most part thought she was cheating.